and good afternoon on this beautiful Monday. I hope everyone had a terrific weekend, and of course, I hope everyone was staying cool because, yeah, if you didn't know, you don't have to watch the weather to know this. It's been hot outside, and we're seeing another hot day today, potential record-breaking heat. I honestly don't think we'll break the record today because we're going to see an increase in cloud coverage, but for the most part, still very hot with the upper 90s and even some triple digits out there. So far, though, let's take a look outside at our brand new tower cams. Burlington, it is nice and sunny out there. You can see a little bit of cirrus clouds in the mix, but so far, no precipitation across the region. Lyman, lots of sunshine there, a little bit of cloud coverage as well, but so far, temperatures are in the upper 90s, 97 degrees here in downtown Denver, right at our 9 News studios right now. It is a hot one. Winds are nice and light out of the north, about 5 miles per hour. And here's what we're tracking. Of course, the hot temperatures, not only today, but as well as tomorrow. Not quite as hot tomorrow, but still in the low 90s as well as the upper 80s. But we are tracking a big cool down midweek, talking about Wednesday, maybe even some 70s in there. And also the storm chances will return as we head into Wednesdays as well. Current temperatures across the state, you can see 102 in Ray currently, 97 in Akron. The high country, you're seeing 80s, even some 90s there in Eagle, 92 degrees. And then, of course, the western slope still hot with the upper 90s. So once again, I told you we have that potential of breaking a record or tying it. The forecasted high will be 98 for this afternoon. That record is 100 degrees set back in 2021. And once again, we are currently at 97 degrees. Seems like my graphics froze once again. Let's see here if we can get this going. There it is. All right. So overall, today makes 31 days this year that we've seen the 90-degree temperatures, and we're on track to see maybe about 50 to 55 days so far for this year. That puts us above average. And safe to say it has been very hot across the state of Colorado. Looking at live radar, we told you we'll see some isolated showers, mainly in the high country, and maybe trying to linger into parts of Douglas and Elbert counties. But so far, we're seeing those isolated showers towards the San Juan Mountains and maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder. But so far, nothing severe, and we're not expecting anything severe this afternoon. So here's what we're tracking as we head into the latter parts of this afternoon. Noticing the isolated showers try to linger into parts of Douglas and Elbert County there by 6:30 this evening. We're seeing an increase in cloud coverage, especially over the next couple of hours here. And that's one of the main reasons why I don't think we'll break that record as we head into the latter parts of this afternoon, because of course we'll see an increase in cloud coverage and that blocks the sunshine and that decreases the temperature. But so far, as we head into the overnight hours, the low to mid 60s across the region, and we'll see those partly cloudy conditions. Tomorrow, a big change. Look at that, the upper 80s. Not the upper 90s, but the upper 80s. Finally, some relief at least. 89 degrees, partly cloudy conditions. And we are tracking 20% coverage-wise for an isolated shower or two. 91 tomorrow in Greeley, 90 degrees in Fort Morgan. 89 over in Lyman, and you can see the high country, 70s and 80s, but still the western slope, still hot out there with 100 degrees in Grand Junction. So tomorrow's storm chances, we are now have included the metro area with that level 1 risk. We're mainly talking about a gusty storm, those storms collapsing because it's just so hot at the surface. But the better storm chances, I believe, will come towards the northeastern portions of the state. So let's time it out for you. Early in the morning, we'll see those clouds hanging around, but then around 3 p.m., that's when storms will start to begin parts of Douglas and moving into the metro area, even towards the high country, down towards the San Juan Mountains once again. And this should last till about 8 p.m. tomorrow evening before finally clearing out, but those clouds will still continue to linger. But then watch what happens late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. We'll have a strong cold front come sweeping across the state. That's going to give us a relief from the heat and, of course, more rain chances. We're talking about significant rain chances, maybe even some localized flooding is possible. But one of the main takeaways will definitely be the cooler temperatures. We're talking about upper 70s, low 80s across the state. But you can see that heavy downpours of rain in the metro area by 5 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon. And that's going to continue to linger towards the eastern plains. You can see Kit Carson getting some action, Burlington as well along the I-70 corridor before finally starting to clear up as we head into the weekend. So taking a look at your 7-day forecast here, you can see a wide range of temperatures. So today, of course, a hot day, 98 degrees is what I have forecasted. Then as we head into tomorrow, a little bit cooler with the upper 80s. And then it continues to drop. The low 80s by Wednesday, better rain chances, better coverage, 70% coverage wise. And then Thursday, yeah, you're reading that correctly. The upper 70s, 79 degrees as the high for Thursday. Of course, don't forget to watch the Rockies on KTVD. Temperatures are going to be nice and comfortable with the upper 80s. We're still tracking about 40% coverage-wise for some showers and thunderstorms on Friday. And then, of course, clearing out just in time for all of your weekend activities. Only about a 20% coverage for an isolated shower. But back to the 90s, 90 degrees on Saturday. And of course, 92 by Sunday. One last look at your rain chances. The better rain chances are definitely coming as we head into Wednesday, as a strong cold front will help give us more moisture and of course the cooler temperatures. And that's going to linger into early parts of Thursday before finally clearing up for your weekend. But overall, I mean, I hope everyone finds some way to stay cool as we head into this afternoon, because once again, today's going to be the hottest day of the week so far with 98 degrees. And of course, just stay smart, stay hydrated if you're doing any outdoor activities. I had to remind myself that because I had to remind myself that we're in a higher elevation, you know, being from Texas and with asthma and the heat. That's just not a good mixture. But I'm glad everyone joined in on this beautiful Monday. I hope everyone had a terrific weekend. Of course, for all your weather updates, make sure to tune into our news show at 3 p.m. as well as 4 and 5, and also this evening to watch our chief meteorologist, Kathy Saban. Hope everyone has a terrific day. And once again, thank you so much for joining in.